plummeting to the ground except my own strength and expertly placed clips. I like to think that gravity and I are in a never-ending fight that I always win. I push myself higher and smile when I'm eye level with the treetops. Up here, I can imagine that impossible things could be real, like little flying pari with their wings fluttering in between leaves, or tricky forest spirits waiting for lost travelers to confuse, or impressing barely there dads. I sneak a quick glance at the ground of Wissahickon Valley Park, one of my favorite places in Pennsylvania to climb. My dad and I have a birthday tradition to try different climbing spots, even though December can get pretty chilly, but I don't let a little wind and dry skin stop me. In between our yearly trips, I practice anywhere I can. Up the side of my row home, dynoing between one fire escape and another, improving my grip strength by hanging off my school's roof, by my fingers and toes, because you never know. From up here, my dad resembles a burly ant with his thick brows pinched together, reaching into unibrow territory. He smiles encouragingly. I can't help but shyly grin back. I feel like a bottle of freshly shaken soda when my dad gets to see me climb. The excitement convinces me I can do anything. Get ready to be impressed, Padar. I want to show him a trick I've been practicing since our last trip. I keep one hand on my rope and push out hard with my feet. So for a moment I'm flying like the mythical Simurgh, the fabled Persian phoenix that's way cooler than regular phoenixes. I pretend I have wings and arc with the rope as it swings. The periwinkle sky shimmers around me while I wave at Padar. I swing and pivot, ready to catch the rock when it nears again. Clumps of chalk flutter from my bag and land directly on my dad's face. Sorry, I frantically wave, causing more chalk to fall from my pouch. My body veers to the left, and I miss the catch. My shoulder crunches into the edge of the rock, causing little stars to dance in front of my eyes. Oh no, no, no! Something goes slack above me. Suddenly, I don't feel as great as a mythical phoenix. To make the whole situation worse, Padar loses his grin. Stop goofing around and focus, Farrah. He chastises. Remember our lessons. Check your rope and clips. The fizz I had goes completely flat. My cheeks are hot and sweaty. Lessons. My entire life was a lesson. Why couldn't he see past my mess-ups for once? I can imagine his voice now. You're doing awesome, Farrah. You've gotten so much stronger since last year. I wish I could see you more too. The last thought slips out before I get a chance to squash it. Get a grip, Farrah. I pump myself up. You're 12 now. No one needs their dad anymore at 12. I climb higher, ignoring Padar's shouts to come back down. Climb, clip, climb, clip. The farther I go, the taller I feel. And the bad feelings fall away until there's nothing but sun and sky and air. My best friend and sister in crime, Arzu Ahmadi, thinks if I started a social media account to show off my doodles and calligraphy, with some ASMR sound effects, then Padar would be so impressed he'd start coming around more often. Nobody likes to feel like they're missing out, she always says, before jumping into a round-off back handspring full twist. Maybe she's right. If Padar could only see how much I can do now, things will change. I just know it. He'll stop hiding me. And maybe it'll be me getting on an airplane and visiting his house in Abu Dhabi. I'm reaching up when a bird flies right at me with a piercing squawk. Don't let go! Padar hollers, but it's too late. I mess up my clip and my rope gets super loose. The ache in my shoulder shoots up, and I lose my grip. I can't hold on. I start dropping fast. As I fall backward, the worst thing in all climbing history happens. My rope slips out of my clips, one by one by one. Oh no! I scream as I tumble faster and faster. My hair slaps against my face as I plummet, 10, 20, 30 feet and counting, to the ground.